Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I think I might post this on YouTube. I don't know. It depends if I want to sit down and edit all of this. I don't have a problem throwing up an unedited video on IGTV. I am not a beauty guru. I'm a makeup enthusiast, and that is okay. I am also your standard everyday person. I am not a makeup artist. I do not have a makeup background. I just fucking love makeup. That being said, I have spent an obscene amount of makeup. And nobody likes wasting their coin. I don't like wasting my coin. You don't like wasting your coin. So let's talk about the money that I recently spent, and I don't regret it at all. This will be another video. So obviously, if you've ever seen my Instagram page, I do not wear fake lashes. I'm good at it. I cannot apply them. I can never get them the right size. I actually saw, let me see if I can find them. Aha, I can. I actually saw a tutorial online talking about cut your lashes in half. That's easy. No, don't do that. If you have tips for doing that and getting a perfect lash every time, drop it below because I now have a pair of e.l.f. lashes that are cut in half. The one thing about these lashes I didn't like how thick the band was. Everybody's like, oh, it's so beginner friendly. No, it's not. Not when. Hold up. Do you see? I don't think you can see it. Do you see how raised the end of my lid is compared to my lashes? I hope you could see that. I'm sorry if that was creepy or grossed you guys out. So I have a hard time getting lashes on because of that. My lids are a little bit more raised than my lash line, so my lashes and my lid aren't flush together. So my lids kind of stick out a little bit more, which means when I put lashes on, particularly lashes with larger bands, I end up with a huge, gigantic gap. And it's not an attractive gap. It's not one where you're like, oh, I can barely notice that. Like, no, it is very noticeable. So that being said, I bought this. I'll show you the kit. I still have it set up. I've already tried using it once, but I figured the lashes weren't sitting right. That's my fault, not Kiss. The lashes weren't sitting right, so I figured I would explain what they want you to do, what this is, how to use it, just in case you're like me and you're not a huge fan of lashes, but you kind of want to give it a shot. If you take advice from anybody, please let it be me. I'm not a beauty guru. I do not wear lashes every day. I do not know how to wear lashes. Nor will I apply these on camera because it will take me a very long time to do so. Not to mention the fact, I just learned how to properly measure them. So, let's get to it. This is the Kiss Lash 101 all-in-one kit for lash beginners. It's a mouthful. This apparently was new. I actually found this on Ulta when I kind of had like a mental breakdown over my Instagram post, and I was like, oh my god, I need lashes. My mascara looks so bad. This is not attractive as an eye photo. It's just not. Like, my lashes are my lashes are longer, I'll admit it, but they're very, very sparse. And they're not as voluptuous, and when I take photos like this, they just kind of lay flat down. And I wanted something a little bit more defined for my Instagram photos because I think that my eyeshadow photos are very good, minus my lashes. If you have any tips or tricks for these photos, I won't be offended. Anyways, so this was like $7, $6. Ulta recently had a buy one, get one 50% off, so I bought this. I think that's all I bought. I don't think I bought another one for $2. No, I didn't buy this during the sale. I apologize. I missed the sale. I had it in my cart and I forgot about it. Carrying on. So this is what you get. You get a pair of scissors, an applicator, a little tiny baby lash glue. Where is it? Here it is. This was the thing that I was excited about. And I'm doing this one-handed. It's all coming out. Screw it. It's a lash measuring tool. And you can't see it and my camera won't focus on it. But it says SML for small, medium, large. It's on both sides so you can measure. You know what I'm saying? It also came with directions. There were two sets of directions, actually. One was on the back of the box which actually tells you how to measure and cut your lashes, which I was like, I was shocked because I did not know how to measure my lashes properly, and the videos that I had watched on Lash Application, looking at you, Laura Lee, did not tell you how to measure them. You measure from the beginning of your, you measure from the beginning of your iris, which I did not realize. I thought that you measured where your lashes began. So doing so, I set it down and I just lost it. It's clear, so it's there it is. So doing that, it tells you to do this. Do you see the problem I'm having? Because this is the beginning of my iris. My lashes, my eye actually falls at the very middle of these. So that was like the one thing that I was upset about. Okay, I wasn't upset. I was frustrated because like it has the tick marks for small, medium, large, but that's it. If your eyes are smaller than that, you're on your own. That being said, there we go. These are the lashes. It comes with a mirror. And if you notice, I'm going to lose a lash. Hold on. There we go. If you notice, it has the small, medium, large corresponding on the paper as well. And when they're originally placed, they actually all line up. Like you could measure it straight on the cart, like on the plastic, and it would probably be exactly the same. However, I did not get that luxury because my eye is smaller than the small. So if they could remake these and add like quite a few more tick marks so that people who have smaller eyes, specifically like where they want you to place it, because this does fit my eye shape perfectly fine, except you don't cut off both ends. You cut off the end. So it tells you to line up the end where your iris begins. So why is this so curved? Because this fits perfectly on my eye, full size, but where I need to start measuring, it doesn't make any sense. So that's my one upset with this, is that this measuring tool is actually life-changing in my opinion, because what I plan on doing, I'm going to take a permanent marker and tick where my measurements are, so that if I do end up buying another pair of lashes besides these, I can measure it with this, just pull them up to the lashes and clip off where I need them to go. So this was actually probably my favorite thing about the whole entire kit. And considering it was $7, in my opinion, I wish these would have came out sooner. And it says right on the box that these are new. I don't know how long they've been out. I just found them online like 3 weeks ago. I'm finally opening them. It also comes with another pair of instructions that are written. It has the diagrams, everything. I forgot to mention, it also comes with a mirror. It even shows the photo of them not using it all the way. In the photo, it has them laying against the bottom part, which I feel like there's more room for air. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're not measuring your bottom lashes, you're measuring your top lashes. And you have to pick it up and go over your other lashes, especially if you already have mascara on, then you can end up with flakes, which I'm sure I have at this point. I don't know. That's my opinion. I am sticking to it. So I'm going to pop off camera, try to apply these suckers based on those measures. I've already measured them and cut them, so we will see how this goes. I wanted to show you guys something just so you understood. Do you see how much space is in between the small and the end of that lash line? That's why I'm saying I was frustrated, is because there needs to be more tick marks. Because this is, I don't know anybody who has eyes this large. And if you do, I'm jealous, because that means you can use more eyeshadow. This is the final result. And from a distance, they actually look okay. They are a little long. I do need to trim them a little bit more. can tell. But I feel like this gap is acceptable. I am very excited about this because that gap is always what does me in, because I have very hooded eyes. Like, my lids just like disappear into my forehead. So I am very excited about this. Everybody says that like beginner lashes need a thicker band, i.e. that's why I bought these e.l.f. ones. Since I have it cut in half, I'll show you the other half of the video. The other half of it. Or half of it, I should say. I was trying to put these on with glitter, so don't mind how messy they are. Do you see how thick that is? This is a thick ass band. She a thick girl. Look at that. And all of the beauty gurus that I follow, they're like, oh my God, use a thicker band. They're so much easier to manage. The thinner bands are so hard. Like, once you get used to it, why don't you use them? If you have hooded eyes and you have puffy eyelids, grab a thinner band. I can't speak for everybody, but this kit made lash application 100 times easier. And I don't know why. That's a lie. Yes, I do. I believe that most of the reason why this was so easy for me is because A, I have tried applying false lashes a million times. I have tried so many times to apply false lashes and it just never works. They're always too long. They're always the wrong size. I can never get the placement right. And the thing is, I've watched so many YouTube videos. So I'm not sure why that's not like a common theme on, hey, this is how you measure them. This is where you place them, because I, no joke, was trying to put them all the way through. Beginner's mistake. That being said, between finding out how to actually apply them and having the correct measurements, I mean, even though these are a bit long, they still work. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Kiss. I super, super appreciate you coming out with this kit. I think that I finally have false lashes that I can wear, and that makes me so excited. But that's all for now. Stay tuned for more videos from me. I got some goodies coming.